does it better. Right now, nobody's winning and no one's losing. Besides those ones that don't have any kids, they winning right now. The strippers are winning.
Strippers winning.
They winning all the way because they single parents and getting cash and they ain't worried about the baby daddy.
Even if they win, even if they do got kids, they still getting cash and bring in the bag. Yes.
I like that. I like that.
So here's another dynamic that I think that's a problem. So you got gentlemen, men, that are really involved, that creates a safe environment, that is always there for their kids. They're involved, they do everything. If there's a game, if the kids need extra money, sending money. Plus he's paying child support, so I'm speaking on my behalf, right? I'm there for all of that. I got 3 kids that all went to college. I got 2 boys in college, a daughter in college, and not a grandparent. Amen. Thank the gods. And I got 1 young one that is still at home. She's 8 years old, did the start over process and whatnot. But the problem is, when you try to get involved with somebody, they put that over your head like, well, I don't want my kids around you if you got somebody else going on. Or I don't want you to come get her if you with somebody else. Or so forth. And you know me, that I push somebody out the way to make sure my kid's safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got women that will still try to stay involved and interrupt the male's life. As long as he's with nobody, it's all good. But as soon as he starts messing with somebody, they start hanging the kids over the head, and then he may go ahead and go and deal with the woman and still fighting and try to see his kids. I just don't get that process. Ladies, help me out with it. Make me understand, why is this so?
Well, I can't understand why, the only thing I could think of is that, when a female acts like that, is she still wants the father. You know what I'm saying? She still wants to have that control over the father. You know what I'm saying? You can't see your child unless, you got to be by yourself. The only reason I can think of is she still want to be a part of your life. And the way she can control that part of your life is to use the child. You know what I'm saying? That's playing with people's. Not only that, you have to take in regards of that child. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you're hurting the individual. You're not hurting the individual, the person or the man. You're hurting that child.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we as women have to look at. You're being so selfish because you want the man, but you're not understanding this child wants to be around her dad. So that's the only thing I could think of why why a woman would act like that.
Yeah, but they got
I totally agree.
Yeah, but they got some of them that really actually don't want the man. They
Right.
just want him to be miserable.
Right.
They want him to be miserable. They don't want no relationship with that man. I mean, even if y'all don't believe it or not, they got females out there that really actually do not want to be with the baby father. Don't want to be with. They just want to see him
want
miserable.
him miserable.
They don't want them.
Wow.
I want you to be miserable. My child.
I done heard females say that out of their mouth. I don't want him.
Yeah.
But
I don't want you.
if I ain't with nobody and I can't be happy, he ain't gonna be happy.
You ain't gonna be happy, exactly. So it don't be. Like I said, it's really a mental, emotional thing. It's really deep. That's why I say when it comes to relationship, people gotta understand you can't be playing with people's lives. And some people, I can say I don't want to say it like that, but I'm gonna keep it honest. They chemically but imbalanced. It's like the reality. You know what I'm saying? It's a drug to them, and they overdose, and it's like they can't get it right. They can't get straight. I don't understand it, but it hits them real hard because they love hard. So, and when they do, it's like they're not thinking right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that if you do be in a relationship or you do be with somebody who you know what I'm saying, like that, and y'all get together, you got to make sure you know who you're dealing with, man. Because some people, you know what I'm saying, flip-flop and turn on you real quick. And you never knew it was like that, you know? When it comes to with the child, I'm talking about when it comes to y'all having a baby together,
Right.
and everything start changing. You be like, where did this come from? I should have never had no baby with you. I don't regret the baby,
Right.
but, you know, it's like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. We in a dangerous world. You know? We in a dangerous world, you know? So, and there's a lot of guys, they losing their lives and, you know, and losing a lot of things over, you know what I'm saying, child support situation. You know what I mean? So,
well, I want to thank everybody once again for tuning in to the ShakeDown Radio Showcase Live. I'm here with my co-host, Katrina Diamond, special guest, Flick It Up, and we have another guest. Her name's Keisha. She was giving us a little insight. Keisha, before I let you go, you got any last words you want to say about single parent?
No, I mean, I'm okay.
Well, we appreciate having you on, helping us out with this, giving us a little bit more insight. It was some very vital information. Man, very vital. But keep watching, stay tuned, keep in touch. We'll reach back at you sometime in the future when this topic comes up again. We love having you on. Thanks again.
Bye, guys.
all right, bye, Keisha.
Yes, sir. Once again, the Shakedown. Don't forget about Gas Up Wednesday. Definitely, we're gonna Gas Up Wednesday. You win cash prizes. You may even win gas money or the cookbook that we talked about on one episode. But for you to be able to win, you must subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you know how to do that in any one of these videos. There's a link below. Definitely click on the link below. And subscribe.
Right.
Don't forget to follow us right here on Facebook. Like it. Normally we live on Facebook. Got a little technical issues. We'll be back live in a few minutes. But we got another special guest that we're going to be calling. That's a single parent. Her name is Miss Linda. She reached out. And we got people who want to actually speak about this topic, which I love it.
Okay.
The Shakedown love it. Because we like to have these. Once again, co-host Katrina Diamond. What's up, baby?
Hey, everybody.
My special guest, Mr. Flick It Up. What's up, man?
What's up? We in here. ShakeDown Radio, baby. We here.
Flick It Up.
Yeah, flick it up.
So, we're giving her a call to see if Linda picks up. And if she does, we will have this conversation more about single parent. Listen, I commend the women. I commend the men for being single parents. I also commend the siblings that are over 18 that are stepping up and taking care of their sisters and brothers. That's single parent too. Just so you know.
Please leave your message for...
Just so you know. Just so you know. On it. So, she didn't pick up. We'll call her one more time, see if she picks up.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand being a single parent is hard on everybody. Not just the mother. I think it's hard on everybody. And
especially if you do it by yourself. Yeah.
But I think some people, once again, don't have to do it by themselves.
Why you say that?
Here's the thing, like we talked about before, some of these people are doing it by themselves because either what
Please leave your message for...
what the guy got going on, or they want to know what's going on in his house, even though they know he's a safe individual, or they want the guy to be miserable. And they're ready for the guy to be miserable just so they can be a single parent by themselves.
Yeah, I understand that, but when I was saying, it has the ones that it's hard to do it by themselves. We're talking about the ones that actually trying to, you know what I'm saying, that like what she was saying, you know, she was out there reaching out for to the fathers.
Right.
They didn't want to participate. So it's like, I'm really what it is. Why I kind of understand why the statistics is like that, because no offense to the ladies, but y'all suck with the baby at the end of the day. We can just hit and we can ride. It ain't gonna come with us. You feel what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? That's
right.
just the honest truth. So a female got to sit there and be with the baby for 9 months in her stomach. Suck. So that's why it's kind of like more of females be more a single parent, because they stuck with the child, so they ain't got no choice. Because you got to think about, if it was the dudes, it'd be a lot of females walking out too. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it,
right?
It'll be a lot of females like, oh, that ain't my baby,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got dreams, they got stuff that they want to do. Like, oh, nah, this was a mistake. Like, not the child ain't a mistake, but this situation is a mistake, and I ain't trying to have that right now. So that's why I say some females, they really don't have that choice. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no choice. Either take care of the baby or give up the baby for an adoption. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just like that saying goes: "Mama's baby, daddy's maybe." You know what I'm saying? Because the baby is always going to be there with the mom. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's just one of them piss-tail moms, excuse my French, unless it's just one of them piss-tail moms that don't want to, take the responsibility of being a mother. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you sacrifice. You have to make sacrifices when it comes to raising kids, and that's on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the mothers, they get so tied up and want to run the streets, and especially today's mothers. You know what I'm saying? They want to run the streets and hang out, and then there's the grandmother that's raising their children. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I thank God for my kids.
The baby boomers? What's that, a baby boomer when their grandmother's raising their children? They call
the
baby boomers. When the grandparent is raising their child's children, it's called baby booming. Because
baby boom.
Back, let's go. Generations are created up in decades, like the millenniums, the Y2Ks, so on and so on. Within that, they were called baby boomers because from the 80s to the mid-90s, majority of grandparents were actually taking care of their grandkids as being single parents all over again, or being as a bonded family.
And you know what? And that's true. But now these days, it's more single dads. Now these days, while you playing, to be honest with you, I see more. I mean, from what I grew up, I don't know, because I you know what I'm saying. I'm an '80s baby, so around the like the '90s, I usually see a lot of single parents as a kid. You get what I mean? But like as me being growing up, being being as an adult, when I see it's a lot of single fathers. Like everywhere I go, like, yeah, man, I got a kid, man. My chick be tripping, man.
You're right about that.
Now it's like it's a lot of. I say right now is a lot of guys right now that's really involved in their kids' life. Like they really trying to do it.
Because, like the statistics says, most women or people are having babies under their 30s, and now there's different times. The women is like, look, I want to do my dream. I ain't got time, and the male is stepping up and saying, look, I take them, give them to me, I raise them, go do what you got to do. But don't get me wrong, I done heard some things happen where women said, okay, you take them, then show back 10 years later and say, give me my child, now I want child support.
Oh, yeah.
Give me my child, now I want child support. You don't show back up 10 years later, now you want child support? And we all know the government's for the women. Government for the women.
And the father, and guess what? And even through those 10 years, the father won't get no kind of credibility that he took care of that child.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Won't get no kind of credibility that he took care of that child. Prime example, one of my son.